In this video, I'm going to take you through the new measurement worksheet generator software, which will allow us to create a new type of math activity workbook for kids. I'll go through all the features of the software, the pricing, how much each of the upgrades will cost, and all that good stuff. Now, I also have some bonuses that I am going to offer to anyone who does purchase this tool during the launch period. I'm going to talk about the bonuses, what they are, how and when you're going to get them at the end of the video once I've walked you through this tool, the upgrades, the pricing and everything like that. So if you're interested in the bonuses, what they are and how to get them, then keep an eye out for that later on in the video. So let's get straight into the video. First of all, I would like to welcome you to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me here today. And this video is an extra video that I'm going to be sharing to tell you all about the new measurement worksheet generator software. This video is coming off the back of my last video, my regular video that I upload every Wednesday. And in my last video, I did a bit of a deep dive into this specific niche, the kids activity book niche with a focus on an educational element. And I looked in particular at these type of math books and measurement workbooks. We looked at the type of books in this niche, how well they're doing, how good their bestseller ranks are. We looked at a couple of specific books and also at a brand that is focusing solely on math workbook or math activity books for kids. So if you haven't seen that video and you are interested in the niche first and you want to find a bit more about this niche and how well it does, maybe how popular or how profitable it is, go back and check out my last video. I'll pop a link to it down in the description box below. I'm not going to go into the niche in this video. This video is purely going to be about this tool and what you're going to get with the tool and how much it costs. Now, if you have seen any of my previous videos where I share these kinds of tools with you, this tool comes from the same developers who develop all the tools that I share on this channel in terms of anything to help you create a maze book, a puzzle book, any kind of activity book. So some of the other tools that I have shared from this brand are the math worksheets generator, the hand-drawn mazes generator, learning to count generator, learning to tell the time, learning how to draw. There is quite a lot of tools from this brand. I use all of them and I love all of them. And the way that this company works is that when they do release a new tool, they will have a launch period of a few days. And in that launch period, they do provide discounted pricing. After the launch, the prices will go up to what they're normally going to be. And from there on, they don't ever really offer any kind of sales, discounts, coupons, or anything like that. So if you do want to invest in this software, if it's something you're interested in, please make sure to watch this video so you can see what the discounted pricing is going to be, and I will also let you know what the pricing is going to be after the launch. If you can't invest in it now, if you don't want to, or if you're just not sure about it, at least you'll know what it is going to cost later on after this launch has finished. So first of all, let's just quickly look at the type of books and the types of pages and puzzles that we're going to be able to create with this new software. This one is really exciting because this is the kind of problem or maths puzzle that is really difficult to make without this kind of software. And as far as I know, it's the only software out there that can make these kinds of problems. And so that means we're able to get access to a niche and we're able to create the kind of books that we couldn't do previously and that not many people are going to be able to make. So this tool is going to be focused purely on the math problem, which is around measurements. It's going to teach kids how to learn how to measure, how to learn the difference between smaller and larger, more and less. This is some examples of the kind of practice pages that we can create. And there's going to be two different styles. Again, this is something I talked about in my last video, and this is sort of around the ages of kids that you're going to be targeting. For the younger kids, maybe the kindergarten age kids, your pages are going to be very image heavy. They're going to be very fun, very, very creative. You're going to be able to use fun fonts and make the page really fun. And this is this style right here. So we're using images and asking the kids to work out which is bigger, which is smaller, which is heavier, which is lighter. So we're not using figures and numbers at this point. So for the younger kids, it's going to be based around using images and them visually being able to see the problem and work out the problem by looking at it. They're going to learn the difference between long versus short, heavy versus light, big versus small. There's also things around capacity, measuring liquids, volume, and things like that, as well as just the general measuring with, say, a ruler. And so what happens from here when we want to go through and actually purchase the software, we start start with the entry-level version of the software. So this is sort of the base level, and I'll go through some of the interesting features that the entry-level version of the software has. It's basically a very simple process. You go through the measurement templates available to you, click on the one that you want to use, and it is automatically populated over on your page. You have the ability to create books in all different sizes, and all these sizes are in line with what you can print through Amazon KDP. It's very easy to generate the solutions for your book, so you do always want to have solutions at the back that the parent or child can check, and it's just one click and that will generate the solutions for all the problems in your book. If you're not happy with the measurements or the puzzles or the problems that have been provided by the tool, you can just click one button and it will regenerate, and you can regenerate the problem until you're happy with that. There's the ability to adjust how complex or how difficult the problems are, and that's really great for being able to target different ages of kids. So when you're making a book for a kindergarten age child, 3 to 5 year old, the type of puzzles in that kind of book are going to be a lot easier to solve than if you're creating a book for, say, a 6, 7 or 8 year old child. And so this feature allows you to be able to adjust the difficulty level so that you can target different ages of children. As with all of their tools, you get access to hundreds and hundreds of different fonts that you can use, so you can really make your pages extremely unique and extremely creative, and you can download your book with one click, and you can download it as PNG, a JPEG, and a PDF. If you do want to take it over to another program for extra editing, you can download as a PNG or JPEG, or if you're just happy to take that file and upload it straight to your KDP account, you can download it as a PDF, and that is ready for you to upload to Amazon. There's also lots of editing features to make your books and your pages look exactly how you want them to. With this entry-level version of the software too, you are able to upload 10 of your own icons if you would prefer to use some images of your own. You can upload 10 of your own to add to your worksheets, which is just another way to make it different and unique. And for the entry-level version of the software during the launch period, that is going to be $47. From here, you can upgrade to the next version of the software, which is Measurement Worksheets Generator Pro. This will give you some additional features. So it's going to allow you to have unlimited downloads. You can download as many pages, as many books as you want. You've got some more advanced layouts and modules, so you'll get some extra problems that you can have access to. You can upload your own images if you don't want to use the ones that are provided with the tool, and you have your own, which is something I always highly recommend. It's just another way to make your book more unique and different from every other book out there. You can upload your own images, and you can upload your own icons as well. And something else that I love is being able to download as a PowerPoint file. This is particularly helpful if you're creating a book with other kind of problems that you're going to add in from a different tool, or if you want to add in different types of pages along with these ones. I find PowerPoint is just so easy to be able to add in extra pages or merge different problems and puzzles together. I always love the ability to download into PowerPoint. So for the Pro version of the software during the launch period, that is going to be $67. From there, the next version that you can upgrade to is the Premium version. The Premium version is very interesting because this is going to be focusing on these more numerical based type of problems as opposed to the creative image based sheets that we just saw in the entry-level version of the software. So this is maybe going to be targeting kids that are a bit older, and it's going to focus on conversions of measurements. So as you can see in this example, it's converting what is 23 kilos in grams, and there's different ways that you can display that particular problem. We also have the same for volume, capacity of liquids and things like that. So converting from milliliters to liters, etc. Same with length conversion, as well as weight, mass conversions, and then we can also have these particular problems in terms of volume, capacity, weight, length. We can have these in US metrics. This is particularly important because the majority of people, when we publish books on Amazon KDP, the majority of our customers are going to be based in the US. So if you're wanting to create these particular type of problems around length, mass, volume, etc., you're mostly going to want to have them in US metric units because that's who your customers are going to be. So the premium version of the software is $197 during the launch period. Now there is some interesting limitations with the premium version of the software during launch, which I'll get into after I've talked about the other upgrades. And the last feature that you can upgrade to is the Elite version of the software. And this is going to give you access to 500 icons to be used. That will be included within the tool for you to use in your books, and 500 images. These are the sorts of icons and images that you're going to get access to. The Elite version of the software during the launch period is going to cost $67. What I'll quickly go through now is what the software is going to be price-wise after this launch period. So if you're not ready to invest, if you're not sure about it, or if you're watching this video after the product is actually launched and the launch is finished, the pricing will change to what I'm about to go through. So for the entry-level version of the software, which is going to be $47 for the next couple of days, that will increase to $67 after launch. The Pro version of the software, which is going to be $67 during the launch, is going to increase to $97 after the launch. Now, I mentioned earlier that there is going to be some interesting things going on with the premium version, so I'm just going to go through that now. So the premium version of the software is $197 during the launch period, and the premium version is going to be available until 699 versions of it have been sold, or when the launch ends, whichever comes first. Once it is sold 699 or once the launch ends, that version of premium will be gone forever. However, if this isn't available to you when you are going through the process of purchasing the tool, you do have the option to get a lighter version of the premium. It has less features, but that will be available for $97. And then after the launch, the light version of premium will be $147. Then we have the Elite version of the software, which is $67 during launch. And then once the launch finishes, that will go up to $97. So hopefully that all makes sense in terms of what the pricing is now during the launch period, and then what it is going to be after the launch period has ended, which is going to be the 6th of November 2023 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If it is something that you do want to get, you're going to get the best pricing over the next few days. Now, the launch period begins on the 3rd of November 2023 at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the launch ends on the 6th of November 2023 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So after the 6th of November, that's when the prices will increase. Now, also, I do want to go through a couple of bonuses that I would like to offer you if you do want to purchase this tool during the launch period. Now, you do have to purchase during the launch period, and to be able to get those bonuses, you do have to use my link down in the description box below. Once the launch ends after the 6th of November, the bonuses will no longer be available, and the bonuses will be released on the 30th of November. So I do want to offer some bonuses because I always say in all my videos, the easiest part is creating a book. And once you've published it and you need to sell it, I feel like that's where the real work begins. So I want to offer you a couple things to maybe help you through that process. One bonus that I'm going to offer is a keyword list. So I'm going to provide you as many keywords as I can possibly scrape together around this niche for you to be able to use within your KDP listing, as well as in any ads if you're going to be running ads. You need to target the correct keywords in order to reach the right customers, the customers that are going to actually want to buy these books. So I'm going to provide you a keyword list that you can use. I'm also going to provide you an A+ content template that you can use in your listing. It's becoming so much more important to use A+ content now that Amazon has taken away the look inside feature if they deem a book to be low content, which means customers can't see the inside of your book and what's in it and if it's going to be the kind of book that they want to buy. So you really need to utilize A+ content to show them what your book is all about, to showcase your book and convince them to buy it, basically. So I'll provide you with an A+ content template, and I will also provide to you Amazon Ads ebook, which is going to walk you through how Amazon Ads work and how you can use those keywords that I'll provide to you, the bonus keywords, how you can use those within your ads to launch your book and hopefully get it to make sales as quickly as possible. Once you have purchased the tool, you will automatically be sent those bonuses on the 30th of November. And I just want to provide those as a way to thank you and trusting me to provide you with tools that are going to help you build a successful KDP WP publishing business and also to help you be successful. So hopefully those extra bonuses really help you out. So that is all the details around this tool in terms of what exactly it is, what exactly the type of books you can make and publish with it, what features are included, and what the pricing is during launch and after launch. So hopefully that has answered any queries that you might have about this new tool. If you do have any questions that I haven't answered in this video, pop them down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them before the end of the launch period. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.